Hey, you guys, welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. Happy Monday, family. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you're in good spirits. Hopefully the day has been good to you and you're in good positive energy, having things your way. We're about to get into a collective message. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I do feel like, just based off of the downloads that I received, with just sitting here channeling, I feel like this is gonna be for a specific collective. However, we're gonna go ahead and get, hey honey, we're gonna go ahead and get the message out here. Hey Monica. So we're gonna see what's going on in the energy, what you need to know, who's in your energy, and what you need to know about them. Okay. And so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It does seem like this is gonna be maybe, hey Miss Nikki, thank you for those heart puffs, girl. I feel like for those of you that are not in a headspace or emotionally available for new love, this message may not resonate with you, because I do feel like we're gonna be talking about some new love coming in, and I feel like there is hey Treva, there's a situation here. Get me through the next few hours. Hey, Monica. There is a situation here where somebody's about to go into a new relationship, a new union that is going to change the entire trajectory of your life. And you're going to need to, I don't really like to jump on trends, but I just heard be quiet on the creek. Whatever the fuck that means. I think it means keep your damn mouth shut. But I feel like, there's something coming in. Hey Tanji. Hey Verna. Hey y'all. I feel like, hey Deb, I feel like there is something coming in. Leo, Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer. Energy is very significant for somebody here. Could be you, could be somebody that's coming towards you. It could just be the energy that somebody is moving in at this time, either you or somebody that's coming towards you. But I feel like there's definitely a lot of communication here. There's a lot of connecting. There's a lot of connecting, you guys. Somebody in a collective is connecting. Hey honey angel. Somebody in a collective. Hey Royal. Thank you for that. Hey y'all, welcome in everybody. I'm just going in. Hold on real quick. Oh, hold on. Samantha. Hold on, baby. You can't come in here doing that now, baby. Hold on now. We can't do that now. You can't be coming in here saying stuff like that. Now, we just getting started. I started this thing off positive vibes, and you come here talking about pew-pewing somebody. This is not that type of live, baby. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on, baby, because what the fuck you got going on? Hey, y'all, I'm just trying to get through this initial download. Hey, Royal, what did I say? Royal Sacred Film. Thank you for all of those gifts that you sent in. Thank you, babe. I appreciate that, Pretty P. Okay. I'm like, girl, we talking about positive love vibes over here. You talking about some killing hoes and this, that. You can't be saying stuff like that now. Okay, but let me tell y'all something. Okay, Cancer, Pisces could be significant, Sagittarius as well. Like I was saying, okay, you guys, there is a new union that's gonna come with certain type of connections, you guys. Yeah, I'm good, babe. I'm good. It's like, somebody's coming into a union that's going to open a lot of doors for them. Hey, love. And it's important that, when it comes, you watch what you say. Watch what you say. Oh, thank you, Nina. Watch what you say. Watch who you say it to, that sort of thing. That was one of the first things. But it's like everything is being protected. Oh, shit. Hold on real quick. Let me do the things. I didn't turn. Let me send this to my ladies. So that way they can know we off up in here. Hey, y'all. Hey, Brittany. Okay. But like I said, everything is protected. Everything is protected. Okay. You know what I'm saying? There, and a lot of things that were done, a lot of spiritual attacks, spiritual warfare that was sent to somebody. Hey, Ashley. Hey, LaWanda. Hey, y'all. A lot of things that was sent to an innocent person, an earth angel. Heavy emphasis on that, Sagittarius. Hey, Mika. Okay. All of that stuff is going back to people. And so right now, you know, I received this, you know, download earlier. It's important for the collective to relax and receive. This is, girl, I don't even know. We stepped outside our comfort zone with this one. I know it's cat's eye in there. It's cat's eye in this tiger. So it's like, I don't know. The camera really don't do it no justice, y'all. We stepped outside of our comfort zone for sure. Okay. But what was I finna say? Yeah. Only thing you gotta do is, thank you. Only thing you gotta do is relax. That's all. I'm trying to get through this. So there could be a lot of like distractions, and y'all good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all good. Thank you, Sharon. But that could be, somebody could be feeling like you got things to do, you got things you're trying to, you know, get done or whatever, but there could be a lot of distractions or a lot of things that's popping up at random, you know what I'm saying? While you're trying to get certain stuff like checked off your list or something like that, it's important to just relax and be in the energy of receiving, because everything that was unjustly done to you, no matter who did it, is, hey Dasha, is going back. You know, it's going back. A lot of people are getting karma in their own special way. And in some of these people's cases, you guys, you're not going to be expecting certain outcomes for people, like for real. You're just not going to be expecting it, you know. You're not going to be expecting certain people who are going to be wanting to take action towards you and be in this very apologetic energy either. You're going to like, I just feel like by the time this year is over with, and y'all know I normally do not like to give timelines because energy is always changing, and depending on what you do will determine what's next. You know, depending on what you do will determine your reality. And so I don't like to really, you know, go into that sort of thing. But I can say this confidently, by the end of the year, there's going to be a lot of people who could have told you to kiss their whole ass that is going to be turning around and apologizing to you for how they handled you. You know, and I know a lot of us are in this energy where we're just like, you know what, save the apology, just stay the fuck away from me. But see, for some of us, you know, it's one of them things where that apology is necessary. You know what I'm saying? That apology is necessary. Some of these folks are going to be, you know, like that guilt, the consequences. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to care anymore. You've moved on from it. But some of these folks are going to be like eaten alive by guilt. You know what I'm saying? And because of the things that they said, because of the actions that they took towards you. And then also it's going to be one of them things where a lot of people, like I said, somebody here, you're going into some sort of higher level of commitment that's going to change your entire foundation. There's a lot of fourth house energy. So your home life, the way that you are able to care for yourself, take care of yourself. We also got a lot of fifth house and sixth house. Somebody could also be working on fitness, you know, just getting yourself involved in more healthier connections. And there's also something about 11th house energy, which talks about, you know, your friend groups and things like that. Somebody's going into some sort of new connections, and I don't think it's just romantic, you guys, but I just think that when it's all said and done, you're gonna have people who could have thought you were a done deal, like it was a wrap for you because of their betrayals against you. Those people are going to be seeing their reality compared to yours, and they're going to be feeling, you know, called to come towards you and you know, give you your flowers and even give you the apologies that you've already deserved. You've always deserved, even though you no longer need it. You no longer need it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's not, the divine is going to work them how the divine sees fit. So we're going to get into the energy and see what's going on. Whew. We're going to get into the energy and see what's going on. It's just something about like the collective being in this space of being able to, like, you've done the hardest part. Aries is here. Somebody, you could be an Aries. Hey, Kim, you could be an Aries. Somebody could be, you know, in your energy that's an Aries or something like that, or somebody is just taking action towards something. Somebody's really energized, or there's some type of desires regarding taking action towards something. Okay, give me more on this. And then somebody's motivated to do something, to go after something. Somebody could be like really locked in and focused. Give me more on this. What's going on with this Aries energy? and Leo. Okay, so heavy on the fire already. And remember, I was saying Sagittarius was also a thing. It's something about somebody also being in this confidence, like this self-confidence. Like you don't need any outside validation at this time. Okay, it's something about any challenges that come your way, collective. Understand that you are so heavily protected. Thank you. You're so heavily protected at this time. And when you're being called to move, understand that you're never moving solo. Hey, you're never moving solo. You always, when you move, you got your shield, you got your armor around you, whether you can physically see it or not. Okay, so this confidence that you could be feeling right now when it comes to taking certain actions and going in certain directions, this motivation that's here, okay, go for it. You know, bask in it. You know what I'm saying? Alchemize it. Use it as a benefit for you. Somebody here. I feel like there's a lot of major changes. When I was sitting here a minute ago, I was like, damn, it seemed like somebody going through a rebirth, or there's some type of awakening, some type of shift. And if you was in my story and you heard my, you know, my message that I, you know, received in the wee hours, of the night, I was like, it's something about like, and I recognize this for myself, it's time for yet another detachment in my own personal life. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just, you know, I've been basking in that energy all day, just kind of, you know, ciphering through it, you know, self-reflecting and all of those different things. And my collective could be in that same energy also, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt called to share that with you guys. And it's one of them things where it's like I said, whatever changes, whatever foundations we're being called to create, whatever connections we're being called to go towards, everything is happening exactly. It's ordained. Like somebody is in alignment with their destiny, and somebody is moving in their north node energy for sure. Like somebody is in alignment with their destiny. Somebody's in alignment with their purpose. Okay. And I just feel like there's a lot of talk. A lot of people want to talk to you. A lot of people are talking about you, some good, some bad, but fuck them folks. You know what I'm saying? It's just something about all of this growth that somebody is experiencing. I think you got a lot of people who think like that you're lucky, that you always get your way or something like that. It's somebody's siblings or something like that. It's something about somebody's siblings. Somebody could be speaking to their siblings about some type of like, you know, expansion or something like that, or some type of newfound knowledge that you have. You know, I know family is family, but just be careful about certain things, confirmation, certain things that you share with, you know, family members and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things about, you know, while you're creating certain things, while you're building certain connections and things like that, just be mindful about who you share that with, because you don't need any outside like insecurities to come in and kind of, you know, like shit on your parade, or, you know, interfere with this self-confidence that you have at this time when it comes to taking action. Hopefully that makes sense. Give me more here. What's this about? Somebody's definitely in some fiery ass energy. Somebody's moving. Somebody literally is moving in Libra. Somebody literally will be moving. Okay. Like somebody will be physically relocating to another home, maybe even another state. Somebody may even, you know, do some drastic shit, like feel called to move out of your country. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. New York could be significant. That's exactly what it say on here. Some of y'all might be in New York. I always got New York merch on. I'm not even from New York and shit. But hey. But yeah, Libra is here. Okay. It's something about like some type of cooperation or something like that. I feel like there's a lot of like balancing decisions that's being made. I also feel like there's a lot of clarity that's being made. And I feel like somebody is getting their good karma, like their good dharma. No, I'm not in Cali. I'm in Atlanta. Oh, thank you. You said you just came from New York. I love y'all too. Thank you. But I just feel like somebody's getting their dharma. Like that's what this is. There, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. So yeah. But it's something about being realistic, you guys. Being realistic with your visions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I don't know. I feel like you can manifest anything your heart desires. So what is realistic? You know, what is realistic? What is that? You know? what is it compared to? Compared to what, you know? But I just feel like a lot of things are being balanced out. Oh, please don't ask to join my live, y'all. Come on now. I just got on here. Thank you, thank you. Hey, hey. Yeah, so we're going to get into it. I feel called to go to this deck for some reason. I don't know what this is about, but we just going to see. I got all signs out here. So Aries, Leo, and Libra could be significant. It's something about some type of responsibility, some type of structure or something like that. Some type of beliefs or something like that. Aquarius could also be significant. Somebody's been patiently waiting for something, y'all. Somebody's been patiently waiting. Somebody's been like, somebody's daily routine is about to drastically change, y'all. Like, and I feel like it's going to change because somebody here, you are about action right now. Like, I just feel like somebody is like all gas, no brakes. I feel like somebody is definitely like cherishing themselves. And I feel like, you know, focusing on yourself and choosing yourself, especially when it comes to certain people. Thank you. Thank you. Who's sending that? Thank you, Lyrica. I appreciate that, babe. Thank you so much. Okay. I feel like, you know, it's one of them things where it's like when it comes to certain people, places, and things, somebody's definitely choosing themselves. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. And I think this is going to pay off for you. This is going to bring about a lot of balancing, you know, aspects to your life. So we're just going to see what's going on. Somebody's definitely making some type of decisions or something like that. Yeah, somebody's definitely making some type of decisions. And I just think when it's all said and done, you're going to be so proud of yourself. And a lot of people are going to continue to talk. They already talking in the shadows. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. What's going on? Are we taking any of these in reverse? Yeah, I'm telling you. Look at that. I told y'all, man. Somebody, I think, and I feel like I've said this, big Gemini energy with the lovers out here. The shadows, it's a lot of people that's talking in the shadows, but I just feel like, you know, there could also be with the lovers here, and this shadow card talks about the other side, coexist and things like that. Like with the, you know, with this, I feel like that's the spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that a union that somebody's finna go into, you're gonna bring a lot of things to light. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, hey, Alex. Yeah. Somebody here. There's a divine union. That's gonna be. It's gonna be so passionate, so loving. It's so much balance here. Somebody's choosing. Like, this is like two souls coming together and choosing each other. And I just think that with that type of companionship there, with that type of alignment, I feel like, because the lovers also talks about like, yes, we chose to come together. We both chose each other. And because we both chose each other, we are stronger together. It's not to say that you was ever weak, because you bout that action by yourself. And look at what you've been able to accomplish by yourself. Like, look how you done took off. You know what I'm saying? Look at all of the positive changes and balance you done brought to your life just by yourself, all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So imagine what you're going to do when you come together with somebody that's got the same type of fucking energy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, a lot of things are going to be brought to the light. And I feel like, you know, they're with the shadow side and all these different things. I feel like with the angels out here, the lovers on this lovers card, I just think that it's going to be clear that the divine is like got their hands all up and through this union. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just going to be clear. It's going to be clear. There's a lot of value in a union. Like, it's a very like this union, you and this person coming together is an asset. You guys come together, you're both assets by yourself, but like, it's just how impactful this shit is when y'all come together. I just think it's a force to be reckoned with. And I think that's a big part of the reason why the divine is asking for somebody to be quiet about certain things, about these connections, about, you know, the foundation that you're building right now, about these conversations that, you know, that you're having with someone. You could be in the beginning phases of, you know, communicating with somebody, you know, just, you know, getting to know somebody. Or some of you guys could be in a full-fledged new union, somebody here where somebody is definitely taking action towards you. You know what I'm saying? Just be mindful about certain things that you're sharing. Okay. Thank you. Alien is here. It's some weird shit going on. It's some weird shit going on. It's out of this world. Somebody's confidence is out of this world. People could think you're like an extraterrestrial. Like, where did you come from? Like, you couldn't possibly be from here with the way you do things. Thank you, thank you. Like, I don't know. It's like this coming up under this. You just, the type of shit that you be getting into, the chances that you take, the confidence that you have in yourself. You know what I'm saying? How motivated, and again, it's just like the actions you disregard like self-limiting beliefs. Like, somebody just is a full-fledged believer in themselves, man. And I love that about you. Like, I really do. I love that about you. Keep that shit going. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I think, you know, it's one of them things. It could be because of the things that you've seen, the experiences that you done been through, somebody here, where, you know, I just heard nothing phases you. Because look at everything that you've been through, somebody here. And I feel like I just said this shit, man. It's like, at this point, it's like, and you could relate to this maybe. I know how I feel. I was just like, at this point, I'm like excited to see like what they gonna do next. Like, what y'all got up y'all sleeve next. Because, you know, at this point, what can I not overcome? That's how I be looking at things at this point. You know, eventually, one way or another, everything is going to be balanced out. So let's get it. Like, that's how I be looking at it at this point. And I feel like you could be the same way. Like, the way that you perceive life, the way that you look at obstacles, the way that you move forward, the way you take action after your goals, the way you believe in yourself, somebody here. You could have people that's like, this motherfucker crazy as hell, but you're really not. You're really not. You're not. You just in alignment. You know, that's that unwavering faith in self and in the Most High God and your team. Somebody here, somebody know that they're supported. Somebody knows that they're protected. And I feel like you got somebody that's coming in that's like in that same type of energy, man. Invaders. Who the fuck is this? Okay. Invaders in reverse. Intruders. Conquerors. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Aggressors. Occupiers. Okay. Marauders. Something is being balanced for some people who tried to invade some shit that they wouldn't, like, be somewhere that they wasn't supposed to be, or do some shit that they take some shit they weren't supposed to take. This Libra card definitely gives me justice. So there could definitely be some type of karma. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of people that's talking in the shadows. Also, it's a lot of things that was said and done in the shadows with this shadows in reverse. That's gonna, like, if they were, you know what I'm saying? If they were spiritually attacking, if they were trying to go to the other side and, you know, taking action towards you in the spiritual realm, somebody here, everything is, I'm telling y'all, it's backfiring. Somebody here, you're a survivor. You're a survivor. You know what? This just literally made me think of what's that song by Alicia? I think that's Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. That the New York song. We just talking about New York, Concrete Jungle. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, you're resilient. You can adapt and grow through any fucking thing. Somebody here, yeah. Some type of feud or some type of conflict or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some type of conflict or some type of hostility or something like that. Y'all see all of them? This could be something that like stands the test of time. Somebody here, like there could be some type of like in some motherfucking entity or something like that been trying to take some shit from you for a very long time, and it doesn't matter. Like, you just keep surviving. You keep surviving. You're adaptable. And I feel like, you know, if people are allowing themselves to be used by darkness or dark entities from the other side to try and come up against you, or that's what they were doing, some type of feud is being put to rest. I don't know why this just gives me, y'all know on Game of Thrones, like, just anybody can't ride them damn dragons. Just anybody can't ride them dragons. Just anybody can't, like, you know, go towards them dragons without them dragons, you know, scorching their ass. You know, I just feel like somebody tried to get a hold of some shit that it's like, you ain't got the bloodline for this. This ain't your position. You can't ride. You know what I'm saying? You ain't built for this. Like, that sort of thing. somebody could have definitely tried to, like, you know, attack a person in one way or another. But I feel like balance is being restored, and somebody, you know, I just feel like somebody is about to be living a very, very privileged life if you're not already. I feel like somebody comes from privilege. I feel like somebody comes from some sort of, like, you know, elite bloodline. I hate to say elite like that, because we know how they be doing in this reality. They all fucked up, some of them, for the most part. But somebody here, somebody comes from royalty. Somebody comes from royalty. You know, I don't know, I just heard old money. Old money. Somebody here, somebody could have been trying to steal that shit. Okay, Holy Spirit. What else we got? What's going on with this? Hold on, y'all. Let me see where we at with it. There was another deck. Uh-oh, no. I don't know, you guys. I just think, well, I guess we can go to my deck. Let's start here, I guess. Let's add to it. There's a lot of spiritual protection here. Trust in the timing. I'm not going to take any of my deck in reverse, but I'm going to give you guys a warning that this is a very, this deck can be a little dark. So we're going to just see. Blessings coming in fast. You're ready for this. Don't panic. Blessings coming in fast. You're ready for this. Don't panic. Everything is protected, you guys. I'm telling y'all, somebody is on the move. Holy Spirit, what's going on with this message here? Hey, hey. What's going on with this message here? Hey, AB, thank you for the roses. Okay. Yeah. Holy Spirit, what's this message here? What we need to know? Somebody's leveling up, and nobody can stop it. I think that's the bottom line. I think just continue to move in silence. Somebody here, you're doing all type of crazy ass shit that motherfuckers never thought or expected you to be able to do. Is this confidence that you have in yourself, this drive that you have in yourself. It doesn't matter who they team up with in the physical or in the spiritual. They're not going to be able to take you down. They're not going to be able to steal from you in some type of way. They're not going to be able to conquer you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why I just heard enslave. I hate, you know, like, they're not going to be able to bind you to some sort of timeline, to some sort of reality. That's just not what this looks like for you. So just continue to do what you're being called to do. Somebody here, there is a new union, like I said. Now, this could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic, but I feel like this is romantic for a lot of you guys. But I also feel like there is, with a romantic connection, there's going to be a new community that somebody's going to be welcomed into, that is going to, you know, create bridges for new friendships, new business partners, new, you know, just new connections and opportunities, like stemming from one partnership. That's what I feel like is coming in for somebody. And it doesn't have to be, oh, because I'm with you, I know this person. It could be, oh, because I'm with you and we just so happen to be out having lunch this day and I ran into this person, a complete stranger, while we were out having lunch, right place, right time. And now I got this business partner and we're taking off with this business venture. You know how that type of shit happens all the time, you know, but I feel like there's something about being with the right person at the right time in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit, anything else? Let me get more on this message. Look at this Leo. Somebody is definitely a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's definitely a Leo. It's something about this confidence here. Also, somebody, yeah. Somebody's very driven. Somebody's doing something that's so impressive. Your drive, you got a lot of people in awe. Your confidence, it's just somebody's so fucking confident right now, and you need to keep it going. Even on your days, I know I just heard every day ain't an easy day. Even on them days where it's not as easy, even on them days where you might be like, I don't fucking know what's going on, you know, just keep your confidence about yourself and know that you're doing something that, you know, like, I feel like somebody, you're your ancestors' wildest dreams. And that's a big part of the reason why they not playing about you, because you're doing the shit that those before you could have, you know, for one reason or another, they just wasn't able to. You know, somebody's definitely the black sheep. Tell me more about this. What's this about? Leo, very heavy. Confirmation burp is here. So somebody's receiving some sort of confirmation, and this could come in by way of a burp, or this could come in by way of, you know, some sort of whatever you have put out into the universe, whatever you asked for, whatever direction you chose to go in, you receiving some type of confirmation, some type of sign, some type of synchronicity or something like that, that lets you know that you're going in the right direction. Somebody's ancestors is very proud of them. Son, look at this. Jealous of your life. Jealous of your life. Somebody here. Somebody got a lot of people that's... I know. They jealous of you. We're going to see about this. We're going to get into some tarot. What I'm telling you. Yeah. And if anybody stole anything from you... Damn, confirmation. Wow. If anybody stole anything from you, stole your identity, tried to steal money from you, did some illegal shit with some money or something like that, trust me. Yeah. Everything's going back. They're finna get their karma. Some people are gonna go to jail. Somebody gonna be going to jail, y'all. Like, for real. And it could be a couple of people. It could be upwards to, like, you know, 3 or more people for some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It could be a couple of people that may find themselves dealing with the justice system, with the legal system. Somebody, millions to billions. You know? Millions to billions. That's somebody's reality. And, you know, it's so fucking possible, collective. It really is. It really is. Millions to billions. Come through, spirit. I claim it. Give me more. And you got folks jealous. Tried to frame you, but your hands are clean. Try to frame you, but your hands are clean. That's what I'm saying. It's something about some motherfucking invaders that try to, like, intrude or conquer you and be aggressive with you or something like that. Yeah, not fucking happening. You are like I said, an extraterrestrial. If these motherfuckers been attacking you over and over again, they done went to the other side and all of these different things or whatever. It's something about your bounce back, somebody here. It's something about how adaptable you are. That's why I'm saying, like, you could be in this headspace where it's like, all right, what's next? Shit, we bobbing and weaving. We just getting started. What's good? You got a lot of people that's pissed off in the shadows, but they're all going to be exposed because somebody going to find out, like, and you might be surprised. It might be very shocking for somebody here because some of y'all think you know exactly who did what, and you're going to be surprised. You're going to be surprised because for some of y'all, it's not who you think it is, or it's not just that person. Yeah, it's not just that person. It's a lot of folks that worked on some shit in their own way, tried to come up against another individual out of jealousy and envy. Jealous because of the action that you take. Jealous because of the confidence that you have in yourself. Jealous because you refuse to, they hate that you refuse to live a mediocre ass life. They hate that you refuse to settle. You know? Heavy on that. They hate seeing that no matter how much they try and put obstacles in your way, they try and bind you, restrict you, they go all the way to the dark side of spirituality to try and come for you or something like that, and you just keep popping back up. You just keep bouncing back. And I keep saying this, for somebody here, every time you bounce back 10 times better than you was before they attacked you the last time. And now, like I said, somebody's finna go into some type of union, or somebody's coming into some type of connection that is literally about to, like, there is no stopping you. These folks will have to accept defeat. It's like pie in a clown's face, but the clown wasn't expecting the pie. You know, they were doing clown shit. They were full clown makeup, clown uniform, doing clown shit, but they were not expecting the pie. They were not expecting the pie. And I feel like a big part of what's finna happen is your life. And I feel like I just said this in a personal earlier today. Like, your life is going to show. Like, yeah, it never gave. It never gave weak. It never gave, you know, a loser. It never gave that shit. I heard what you said when I wasn't around this year. I heard what you said when I wasn't around is here. And this tax refund fraud is back at the bottom of the deck. All right. I'm going to break some of this down real quick. Blank card. There's something about a masculine energy that hits women just because. Unprovoked. Abuse. There could be something about that. Okay. And then there's also a group that made no progress on their work against you. There's a group. I'm telling y'all. There's a group. Yeah. Can you forgive a snake for biting you? Okay. Can you forgive a snake for biting you? Damn, I don't even remember putting that one in there. Damn. Holy Spirit, let's get some clarity on this. Tell me about this Leo energy. Somebody's watching an individual. Okay. Okay, the Page of Swords is here and the World is in reverse. There's some people that's curious about how you prevented some sort of like some type of action or some type of move that they made towards you or something like that. You prevented it from being a success. There's a lot of people that's so curious about you. They studying somebody. Somebody's definitely studying another person. There's a group of wannabe invaders, conquerors, or whatever the hell. And tell me about this Leo. It's a lot of people studying somebody. Tell me about this Leo. Let me just get one. Look, man, what the fuck I'm saying? The Three of Pentacles. I'm telling y'all. Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. It's a group. Okay? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I guess we're going to take them. There's a group of people that work together. But whatever they're working on, they were waiting for something to come in. It's not coming in the way that they expected it to. I just think that, you know, motherfuckers could have thought that they had crossed their T's and dotted their I's. But they didn't. They didn't. Give me more on this. What's going on with this Leo? It's something about some action. It's something about some action. Somebody was doing work on somebody's movements or something like that. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is here. It's definitely somebody. It's somebody moving fast. They move real fast. So somebody was trying to like put some obstacles in somebody's like plan or something like that. So that way somebody's definitely monitoring another person, y'all. It's bad. It's a group of people. Somebody ride motorcycles. Somebody also knows how to surf. That's like so specific. Okay, somebody also, you're gonna be driving and you're gonna find yourself at a four-way intersection, and one of the lights are gonna be out. The street lights, the traffic lights are gonna be out. You're gonna have to handle it like a four-way stop sign. That's gonna be your confirmation. Somebody here, or maybe this already happened for somebody, but I just seen that very clearly for somebody. Tell me more about this. Somebody rushing. It's also something about crows. Somebody might be seeing crows. Eagles is also another thing. Somebody surfs, or somebody stays near a big body of water where people do surf. You could sit and watch people surf. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Okay, so there's a karmic film here. Somebody's upset. Why is this Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is she upset? Why is she bitching? There's something about somebody's moving too fast. The Six of Swords. Somebody is moving very fast. There's a lot of Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy out here. The Six of Swords is in reverse. It's like if somebody thought they had did something, they thought they had put some type of plan together or something like that to kind of like they was working together, but you're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. Somebody here. You're moving way too fast. It's like before these motherfuckers can even finish, the world's in reverse. They're just like, before they can even finish working on one attack, you done already like rebirthed or transformed into something else, or you done already shifted and did some other shit. You're moving way too fast. It's like whatever they're preparing, they thinking you're going to move like this, you're going to do like this. But when they put the shit out, when they do this, when they do that, or when they come check for you, you're like on some whole other shit that they wasn't expecting, or you done quickly overcame some shit a whole lot faster. If they send you some type of, we're going to send some spell work to put an obstacle in Divine Collective's way or something like that. We're all working together doing this or whatever, projecting towards Divine Collective. Okay, by the time they send that shit out and then come check for you, you done already like moved on from some shit. Or it's like, damn, did it even hit? You would have thought it would have hit by now or something like that. Also, everything is going back. Everything is going back. All of the lies, all of the sneaky deception. There's a Queen of Swords reverse. So there's a karmic film that's really angry with somebody because all of these attacks, it's a lot of psychological attacks, mental warfare, spiritual warfare that's been going towards somebody. All of that shit is going back. It's all going back. And it's also something about like if somebody's trying to fuck with a person's head, if somebody's trying to fuck with your head and throw you off your pivot or something like that, it's not working. Something's not changing. Something's not changing. And it's something about like motherfuckers really been, and that's what I'm saying, like this could be some shit that motherfuckers been trying to do to you for a little minute, trying to fuck with your head. Because if I can get in your head and I can throw you off your pivot mentally, everything else will fall apart like following that. You know what I'm saying? The crown, you know what I'm saying? That's your strongest muscle. That's your strongest muscle, for real, for real. So if I can weaken that muscle right there, the rest of the vessel is going to collapse eventually. It's only a matter of time. But it's something about your way of thinking. You're resilient. You're adaptable. Whatever these motherfuckers is sending your way, like you're quickly rebuttaling. Like you're just bouncing back from that shit. And you're sending it all back. You're sending it all back. It's something, and then also it's something about your protection also that's like, it's pissing somebody off. It's pissing somebody off. They made no progress. They made no progress. Tell me about this Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's because this give me 8 swords out here. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this give me 8 swords out here. It's something about like a group of people work to have somebody in their head stuck in a mental prison, feeling trapped, feeling restricted, feeling like you were a victim, feeling like you couldn't move on, feeling like you didn't have no options, like, I might as well just settle for this. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was saying at the beginning. It's something about you don't fucking quit, collective. You don't. Heavy alchemizing somebody here, and it don't take long for you to like peep shit. For somebody here, it don't take long for you to peep it and realize, okay, I need to pivot. Okay, I need to, whose energy is this? That's not my energy. Why do I feel like this? I don't have no worries like that. Wait a second, let me return that shit to sender. Let me, shift my perspective. Let me think about this differently. Like that sort of thing. Somebody's constantly, and that's again what I said about that self-confidence. That self-confidence is the way that you perceive yourself. You perceive yourself in this high, value. Like, and that's who you are. Fuck all of that other shit, social media shit, battle of the sexes shit. I don't get down with that type of shit. Somebody here, the way that you carry yourself, your royalty. You know what I'm saying? And somebody, you believe that about yourself. And because you believe that about yourself, you carry yourself with that in that sort of manner. And because you carry yourself like that, it's just certain thoughts, certain mindsets, certain moves and things like that you just will not partake in. And because you won't partake in that type of shit, spell work, low vibrational ass thoughts and shit like that, this shit that's being sent to you, it has nowhere to go. It has nowhere to go. It has nowhere to go. You think too highly of yourself, as you should. As you should. Yeah. Okay. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords reverse. Thank y'all for 189. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's something about you're free. You're free. That's 8 swords in reverse. You're free. Like somebody here at one point in time, and we just gonna keep it a buck, y'all know that. Like maybe at one point in time you was your own worst enemy when it came to certain thoughts, when it came to how you perceived your reality or something like that. But remember, I was saying like somebody here is in this fired up ass energy where it's like there's been some sort of drastic transformation or rebirth. Like somebody has detached from certain people, places, and things. You've taken certain action that you know you needed to take, and this has changed everything for you. And this is also what's aligning you with somebody who's just as powerful as you. just as powerful as you. And so y'all two coming together with these type of mindsets, imagine what you guys are capable of cultivating. And I feel like a big part of whoever the fuck these karmic ass group of people, there's a masculine here, it's a group of people that try to invade some shit in your reality, try to block you from reaching your destiny, block you from, you know, your ships coming in, the things that you prepare for yourself that will put you in a space of expansion. These motherfuckers got no ground to stand on. They got no ground to stand on, and they're not going to be able to interfere or steal this relationship, this divine union from you. It's protected. And I think you got some folks that's mad because they allow darkness to use them, thinking that there will be some type of gain, but it's not. They only gain karma, setbacks, delays, towers, regret. 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Oh, okay. That's what this is. Scorpio could be significant. Yeah, these motherfuckers fumbled. It's like, I want you to see losses. I want you to be sad. I want you to be in a mental prison and feel trapped. Whole time, not happening. Somebody, you're full throttle right now. You've been full throttle. Somebody's resilient. Somebody is making all type of amazing shit happen in their life. And you got somebody pissed off because somebody knows that these losses. Also, let me tell y'all something. Some people might be being transitioned up out of here. I don't really get into that too much, but there's a group of people that may start seeing folks in this group drop like flies, and I'm gonna just leave that right there. That's what I'm saying. It's like whatever these motherfuckers thought was coming in for you is not. But there's some shit that they wasn't expecting. That's why I said it's like the pie in the clown's face. It's like you was in full bozo, but you wasn't prepared for this motherfucking clown to hit this motherfucking pie to hit your ass. Like, that's what this is. And it's going to be shocking. Tell me more about this jealous of your life. What's this about? It's like the 10 of Cups is in reverse. For some of you guys, this is karmic family members. The 10 of Cups in reverse. For some of you guys, this is karmic family members. This is toxic family members. And y'all remember at the beginning I said be mindful of like talking to siblings and relatives about, you know, certain shit, especially new unions, connections and things like that, because, you know, yeah, it's family, but you never really know for real. And I hate that it's like that, but that's the reality of it. For some of you guys, this is either family members that maybe you could, you know about having some sort of ill intention for you, or maybe you don't. And then this could also be like a distorted lover for somebody here that maybe you looked at like family, or maybe you was doing life with and building, you know, a life with or something like that. Somebody you showed a lot of love to. It could be a couple of people that you showed a lot of love to that you could not be fucking with at this point, that's jealous of your life. That's jealous of your life. You know what I'm saying? Tell me more about this, or this jealous of your life with the 10 of Cups reverse. That's crazy as hell. That's why it's like moving in silence right now. Damn, it's a King of Cups here. Okay. Tell me about this King of Cups. I feel like somebody here, whether masculine or feminine, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, masculine energy could be significant though. Considering he came out in the upright, I'm gonna get a little bit more on this, but I feel called to say for some of you guys, you're in this more like, you know, stable, emotionally grounded energy, very like self-conscious and self-aware, you know what I'm saying, of the love that you give, the love that you expect to receive back also. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is very emotionally mature. Okay, very generous and stable or something like that. And it's something about like you could have pulled back from a whole community of people because they just wasn't like reciprocating, you know, love towards you the way that they were supposed to. It's like, you know, there was a lot of sadness. Like somebody could have been surrounded by a whole family full of motherfuckers and been like just sad. You know, not feeling supported, not feeling loved, maybe even feeling isolated around your family. You know what I'm saying? And that's because, like I said, these motherfuckers been jealous the whole time. And that's also what I was saying about a lot of things are going to be brought to the light. And you be surprised. You be surprised who going to be exposed. It might be one of the motherfuckers who you think it is, but you got to, it's some other folks attached also. You might be like, damn, I could have never saw that in you. Some of you guys could have already experienced this type of like being exposed, like this type of exposure with certain people that you looked at like family, like, damn, you too, is another thing I just heard. There could definitely be a masculine energy that had to walk away from a family. Tell me about this King of Cups right here and the Ten of Cups reverse. And then there go a King of Wands. Okay. For some of you guys, there could be some sort of same-sex union. Or there could be a feminine energy that is showing up in a more masculine energy. It doesn't matter to me. You know, reverse rose genders and all of the things like you need to. Just don't force anything to fit. Tell me about these two. What's going on with these two? A Page of Cups is in reverse. It's a lot of water out here. It's a lot of emotions out here. Somebody is having to be strong. Somebody is keeping their emotions like really like balanced right now, for sure. And you could be dealing with a lot of emotionally immature ass individuals. For some of you guys, this is people in your own family, man, that's jealous of you, being real childish with you. It's a lot of people that somebody could have looked at like family or whatever the case may be, or maybe even a lover for some of you guys that could have made it seem like they had your best interest at heart, but they gave you like faulty ass like offers of support, love, you know what I'm saying, companionship, whatever. Just really, really, really childish. Like, I feel like there's like somebody that's being very, very mature, very disciplined, you know what I'm saying, and structured, you know, keeping your emotions balanced and grounded when it comes to maybe a community of people that, and for some of you guys, y'all remember at the beginning I said, by the time this year is over with, you might have a whole lot of people that's wanting to come back towards you and apologize to you. But okay, confirmation, come through, spirit. But I just feel like, you know, whoever these folks are, family, friends, lovers, colleagues, whatever the hell that look like, they can't be trusted. These apologies are from people who purposely left you in a certain position, made you feel a certain type of way. These apologies are insincere. These gestures that was made towards you to you know, put you in certain positions where you had to be a survivor. Okay, those things were done intentionally. Who up in here? Hold on, who up in here? Let's get them to y'all be like security. I thought I had Dasha up in here. Oh shit. Hold on, there go Mike. Let's get Mike up out of here. I don't know why I just wanted to say who? Mike Jones. Okay. That could be significant for somebody. Jamie, you need to get up out of here too. Jamie, don't say that, because we be throwing people into safety over here now. Don't be funny. Mike Laurie. I don't know why I wanted to say Mike Jones. I don't know. It's the millennial in me. I can't help myself. That really is resonating though, for real, for real. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all want me. That's for some of y'all. Come through, spirit, with the confirmations. I'm joking and shit. That's real shit. I used to live in Texas. Not the phone number. Okay. Okay, come through. Okay, tell me more about this right here. Tell me more about these people. That's what I was saying though, y'all. So just be mindful. Tell me about these people, what they want. It's a lot of people that thought you would have folded by now, y'all. It's a lot of people that thought you would have lost your cool by now. It's a lot of people that thought you would have like spazzed out or lost focus or, you know, not been able to, you know, take action towards. I'm telling you, it's something about somebody's drive right now. Somebody is full throttle with a full tank of gas. Somebody here, like, it's like pedal to the motherfucking floor at this point for somebody. And I think you got a lot of people who went out their way to try and stop you. And for some of y'all, this is family members, people you looked at like family, people you showed nothing but love to, that was just jealous. So if I'm fucking jealous of you, I'm gonna do shit to, you know, try and sabotage you because I already feel like you're better than me and you're taking off like this. I'm gonna try and fuck you over so that way you can't be even better than me than I already feel like you are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying about, like, it's important to be mindful be moving in silence, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to these moves and connections that you're making right now. Because see, for some of y'all, you could still be attached to some of these people, or these folks is watching, like somebody watching like a hawk, okay, watching the best way they can, especially a karmic femme. Seven of Pentacles is here. Yeah, but you know what it is, collective, you ain't even care. You ain't even care. That's what I'm talking about. Seven of Pentacles, five of Wands. See, when these folks was attacking you, somebody, you just stayed focused. You just stayed locked in. You kept protecting what you were working on. It's a couple of folks been attacking another individual. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, I don't know why I just heard take it on the chin. Somebody like, all right, bet. All right, bet. Somebody just stayed locked in and focused on what you were building, what you are cultivating, these moves that you feel called to make. And that's exactly why you're unstoppable, somebody here. Somebody's definitely tried to like rain on somebody's parade for sure. It's a group of them. Why they so mad? Why these people so mad at my collective? Why they so jealous of my collective? Damn, a King of Pentacles is in reverse. You got some materialistic ass, using ass motherfucking brokies mad. What the? Somebody only care about greed and status or some shit like that. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, masculine energy. For some of you guys, this is a bunch of men. For some of you guys, this is a bunch of men. Like, not for all of y'all, but for some of y'all, this could be a bunch of men, or this could be some feminines that be acting like they act like men. Like they're aggressive like men or something like that. It's like, baby, please find your feminine energy. Okay, balance it, babe. Why is the King of Pentacles? Somebody broke. Somebody is broke. Somebody's struggling. Somebody done took some losses when it comes to, you know, investments or something like that. There's a masculine energy here that's like unstable, you know, very irresponsible, don't got their affairs in order or some shit like that. And this person is jealous of you. It's like jealous of you. Somebody definitely wanted to attack somebody's work, but you just been like so focused and protective. Tell me why the King of Pentacles is in reverse. Why does King of Pentacles reverse so mad with my collective? What's this about? Jealous of my collective? Oh shit. Yo, all the kings are coming out. Damn, y'all. Thank you so much, Ashley. King of Swords is here. Somebody said, because man, you always standing on business and shit. You always gotta be right about some shit. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, you so fucking good at whatever the hell it is that you be doing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't like how solid another person is. You just, whether masculine or feminine, y'all reverse genders and roses you need to, but for all of my kings to come out, technically, like, damn, yo, all my kings are out here except for my Emperor and my Hierophant. You know, and then we got a karmic femme up here, Queen of Swords reversed. Like, what the fuck? There could be a karmic Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, feminine energy, and a karmic Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, masculine energy. That's mad at somebody because you the truth. King of Swords, whether masculine or feminine, you the truth. You stand for what's right. You do what's right. Okay? Somebody also cannot like fuck with somebody's head. Like you see clearly through people's bullshit and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's just so solid, man. You just, the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, somebody know exactly what the hell they be talking about too. Somebody is the master of their craft. Okay, somebody, whatever it is that you do for work, whatever it is that you're building, you know what I'm saying? You done spent hella time. You done been ducked off. Again, that Seven of Pentacles is there. You done ducked off and like somebody knows something like the back of their hands. And that's why you can like take action the way that you take action. Somebody's just very, very wise. Somebody's very intelligent. Somebody's also like, you know, eager and interested in learning. You know what I'm saying? You learn easy. You learn quick too is another thing that I just heard. Somebody don't like that shit. Because that's what I said at the beginning. Somebody feel like you're lucky. Somebody feel like you're lucky or some shit like that, but that's really not it. What it really is that you're favored because of your drive and your ambition to do the right thing, to be a good person, to move with integrity. You know what I'm saying? To be obedient to the Most High God. Somebody, you're not perfect, but you ain't out here just fucking people over. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got self-discipline about themselves. Somebody also don't put themselves in some sort of risky, you know, irresponsible positions and shit like that. You are somebody that people can trust, because if to the best of your ability, you're going to do right by people. With the King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Swords out here, all of them in the upright. Somebody's a very stand-up individual, whether masculine or feminine. That's why you receive the love, the praise, and the admiration that you receive. That's why you receive all of the abundance and blessings that you receive also. Somebody here. And you got an individual that can't stand it because they done took a couple losses or something like that. What's this beef between the King of Pentacles reverse and the King of Swords? What's this about? The Knight of Pentacles is here. I think somebody just hating because you outworked them or some shit like that. And for some of y'all, you know what's so crazy? The Chariot, okay? Big Cancer energy. Somebody just don't like the fact that you hustle harder than them. Somebody like, bitch, you trying to show off? Bitch, you trying to show off? You know, Knight of Pentacles is here. Like, you work your ass off day in and day out. Day in and day out. Somebody here, like, you be on the grind. That's that 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You ain't let nothing come in and distract you. You ain't let nothing come in and throw you off your pivot. You are, like I said, full throttle ahead with a full tank of gas. Okay, and it's like, hey, y'all throwing shade again. Like I said, I don't give a fuck. Just don't bring that shit over here to me. Y'all can have whatever sidebar conversations y'all want to have. Just don't bring that shit to me, and we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is. You know, and for some of y'all, like I said, this could be men in your family. This could be a masculine energy that somebody was attached to and other men in his family. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I would take it as it resonates. But it's something about, like, somebody just don't like your discipline. Somebody don't like the fact that you got a routine and you stick to it and shit, because they irresponsible, because they're, you know, they lack self-discipline. They're impulsive and reckless when it comes to investing and things like that. And they always take a loss. They always take a loss because they're impulsive. They take risky, you know, risky actions and things like that. But you, it's like slow and steady wins the race. You know what I'm saying? And you know, unfortunately for somebody here, this person is like, has turned into a fucking hater because you did it the right way. You took your time, mastered some shit, and you're being rewarded for it. You're being rewarded for it. And I just feel like, see, for some of you guys, there's some people that could have thought that maybe because things were moving a little slow for you in the beginning, when it came to mastering something, getting your momentum about yourself or something like that. But I just heard we cooking with grease now. You know what I'm saying? Like the grease that we didn't, you know how you gotta let it warm up, you know what I'm saying, before you can drop the food in there, you know, if you're gonna deep fry some shit. You know, it's like these folks could have thought that they was doing their big one or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Kept doing little shit to you, whatever. But I just feel like with the Chariot here and the 5 of Pentacles being in reverse, somebody, let me tell y'all something, somebody is on their way, and it's a lot of money coming in real fast for somebody also. It's a lot of money coming in for somebody, and it's coming in fast, y'all. Somebody's manifesting all type of money in their life. This is beautiful. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you and this new person finna pop off, but I just feel like, yeah, it's like either you get out of the way or you gonna get ran the fuck over. That's literal horsepower right there. Somebody could drive a Mustang. Somebody could drive a Charger. Somebody could have a souped up ass car or something like that. That, you know, maybe you race. I don't fucking know. But somebody could drive really fast. I keep using this reference of full throttle. Like, so somebody just like, you know, somebody could have a fast car or something like that. Whatever it is, you got a lot of people in their head about you being at peace and following your heart. So, I mean, what else do we need to know about this? The 4 of Swords is in reverse. Some people are not able to sleep at night. Some people can't get over something. They keep attacking you. Wow. Because these folks ain't healed. That's all this is, y'all. I'm finna move on from this. The Tower is in reverse. Why the Tower reverse? What the fuck? Oh, death. Damn. Death. Big Scorpio energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is this ending? What is this permanent ending that some folks is like trying to prevent from happening? I'm telling y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody got some people that's, you look at what you're doing all by yourself. Let me just take that back. Let me reiterate that again. Look at what you're doing all by yourself. Look at what you've cultivated all by yourself. Somebody then ranked up a whole bunch of motherfucking haters, whole bunch of envious, jealous ass motherfuckers all by yourself. Imagine what you're gonna do when you come into this union with somebody that's just like you. It's like, once that happens, I'm telling y'all, somebody's whole entire foundation is never going to be the same. It's already changed forever. Somebody just had some folks that thought that they would keep attacking you to kind of like stall you out or have you in some type of like, you know, endless, like, you know, like never ending tower or chaos or, you know, something like that. But it's just not working. That shit's being put to rest, and you're going through this transformation. You're experiencing this rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's done. And whatever the fuck they've been trying to stall off from experiencing by attacking you, which is weird. You know what I'm saying? It could just be like, motherfuckers, look, I just feel like there is consequences and repercussions that, you know, are bound to come in when you cross a certain threshold. And there are some people that know that it's bound to come in. Because when you start making money like this, when you start, you know, being around folks like this, you know what I'm saying? You got the invaders here that tried to block it. It's like, yeah, they tried to do all type of things. You know what I'm saying? But your hands are clean. You know what I'm saying? I heard what you said when I wasn't around. Some of y'all is so fucking tapped in, it doesn't make any sense. And that's another way how you keep beating these motherfuckers to the punch. Like, because you're so tapped in with the divine. When the divine send you a sign, synchronicity, some sort of confirmation, you pivot. Somebody here, you pivot, you avoid bullshit. When it's time to detach, you detach. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, when it's time for change, you change. You know what I'm saying? You grow, you transform, you alchemize, that sort of thing. That's why you're going to continue to be ahead of these motherfuckers. And whoever this is, they just got to deal with it. It's just like somebody just don't like that. Like, you out hustle them. You out hustle them. You show them how much of a fucking loser they actually are. You show somebody how lazy and how irresponsible they actually are. You show somebody just how unhealed, you know what I'm saying, and reckless they are. You show somebody how they don't have real work ethic and drive about themselves. Even if they could be with that King of Pentacles reverse, maybe motherfuckers could think this person be doing their big one until you come along. Until you come along. It's like, well, damn, we thought little XYZ over there was doing something until Divine Collective came in, and it's like, damn, how the hell did you grow a flower out of all of that bullshit right there? You know what I'm saying? How was you able to do that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what this is. Somebody be playing the part, but you really be living that shit for real, for real. And I feel like you be exposing and embarrassing somebody. And for some of y'all, let me just put this out here, Divine Feminine. For some of y'all, this is a masculine energy that can't stand the fact, like, not trying to be funny or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. You are a whole Divine Feminine, okay? In your feminine essence, you do your big one. Carry yourself, you know what I'm saying, Divine Feminine energy. But you be more solid than this grown motherfucking man right here. You know what I'm saying? You be standing on business. You know what I'm saying? Stronger than and a whole lot more solider than a grown motherfucking man. And like, that's just what this is. And there's a masculine energy. There's a masculine energy that can't stand that shit. There's a masculine energy that can't stand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Envious and jealous of you. That's not, you know, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Try to take you down because you're better than him. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what it's given. Somebody you could be having to like really, you could have had to be like in a relationship or connected to somebody, like you a whole woman. You could have had to meet this motherfucker and certain manly expectations of this dude because he won't step up. That's not for all of y'all, but it's for somebody. And I feel like the fact that you stepped up more solid than this motherfucker ever could, that's why he hates your ass. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what it is. That's where all this jealousy and envy come from, wanting to sabotage you and shit. It's like, damn, you showing me out. You showing me out. Like, damn. And then you finna get into another union with somebody that's really standing on business. We already seen somebody got an emperor coming in, empress coming in. Yeah, somebody who don't play, a true leader that's going to allow for you to relax, you know what I'm saying, and rest in your femininity. Oh yeah, somebody definitely pissed. Tell me about this tried to frame you. Yeah, I don't know, Gemini, you gonna have to go outside, girl. I don't know. Damn, the strength is here. That Leo energy is crazy. Where he at, though? Y'all asking me, where y'all be at? You know? Y'all better go outside. Go get dressed. There's still a couple of days of summer left. Go be somewhere where you would want to be. Go be somewhere where you would want to be. You know what I'm saying? Go be somewhere where they be at, you know? Tell me more about this. Go find you one. Somebody's strength, the Ace of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 Cups. Pisces is very, very heavy. Tried to frame you, but your hands are clean. Somebody here, you're just pure love, for real, for real. Somebody walked away and you still got a whole lot of love in your heart for somebody here. I mean, you real strong. You real strong. You don't take no shit, somebody here. You know what I'm saying? With that strength here. Somebody tried to prevent a person from leaving. So they tried to, like, what did they try to say my collective did? Somebody feels like you abandoned them and you're happy. You're confident. You're powerful. Somebody is very, very powerful. Sheesh. Like, you walked away from somebody. And I feel like, you know, you're receiving all your wish fulfillments. And this is why somebody is trying to, like, sabotage another person. Tell me why is this person trying to frame my collective? Or why did they try to frame my collective? The 9 of Wands is here. Sagittarius. Tell me more. Somebody wanted you in Wounded Warrior energy. 7 of Cups. Somebody tried to say you were crazy. Somebody tried to say you were crazy, delusional, confused, or something like that. Somebody could have tried to say, again, like I said, it's something about somebody trying to have somebody in a mental prison with the 8 of Swords out here, but you're not. You walked away clear-hearted, like you walked away with a clear conscience, like strong, confident, with clarity, you know, about a new beginning, what would make you happy going towards your wish fulfillments, because somebody was not fulfilled in some type of relationship that they were in with a person, or some type of connection that they were in with maybe even a group of people. With this 10 of Cups in reverse. Again, that 10 of Cups is in reverse. You dealt with a lot of childish. Somebody gave another person an insincere, like, love offer. Somebody started a family with a very emotionally immature individual that, like, purposely, like, bullshitted you. Like, somebody purposely tried to set somebody up in a loveless union, a loveless marriage, a loveless family dynamic, a loveless, you know what I'm saying, home life or something like that. And could have tried to really think that they would be able to keep you there or something like that. But you walked away from that. And I feel like since you walked away from that, like somebody been doing their big one shit. You could have been doing your big one while you was in this fucking loveless union. And I feel like whoever this person is that you walked away from, this individual could be trying to tell people, or they could have been trying to tell people that you were crazy. But if they were sending spell work to you, it's not sticking. It's not sticking. Somebody also wanted people to think that you were mentally unhinged, so that way people wouldn't want to work with you. People wouldn't want to be bothered with you or something like that. Like somebody just tried to really destroy another person's character or something like that. Keep you in some sort of space of chaos or something, but you didn't allow for outside. outside distractions and things like that to like interfere with the direction you were feeling called to go in. It's also something about if somebody tried to use your like shadow wounds and, you know, your shadow side against you, it didn't work. It didn't work because, see, somebody has faced their shadows. Somebody has faced themselves. And that's why with this Ace of Cups here, Eight of Cups here, somebody, you're walking away with your heart clear, your conscience clear. King of Cups is here, King of Wands and King of Swords. Somebody is clear about what's going on, what happened, who you are, the direction that you're going in, and so on and so forth. That's where all of this confidence come from. Can't nobody tell you shit about you at this point. Again, like I said, look at everything you done been through. You done been through all of them dark nights. You done been through all of them dark days. You done been through them long days, long nights, working your ass off, trying to make it make sense. All of these different things, not having pillars of support, motherfuckers in your own family attacking you, making it hard for you and shit like that. For somebody here, look at what you've been able to bounce back from. That's where this confidence come in at. And the divine need people like that. That's why you're going to continue to be blessed. So that way you can continue to do the work that you came here to do, somebody here. Because look at your mindset. That's why all of this spiritual, you know, psychological attacks, that shit is falling on deaf ears. It's like, I didn't even fucking... You guys did what? What did she say? What cartoon is that? That's the Shrek with them. I think, is that Shrek or is that Puss in Boots when they went in that bar? I think that was a Shrek. When Prince Charming or whatever the hell his name was trying to perform, and them motherfuckers like, what did she say? Like, I didn't even hear you. You know what I'm saying? They tried to say you was crazy. They tried to say you was crazy. It's like, what? Crazy? Somebody, again, action. It's all action. You ain't got to say nothing. And I've been saying this. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't been had to say nothing. You just been moving. Somebody here. What is this? I heard what you said when I wasn't around. They tried to say you was crazy. They tried to frame you for being like psychopath or some shit. The Two of Swords is here. Tell me about this. The Six of Pentacles. I heard what you said when I wasn't around. Two of Swords to the Six of Pentacles. Taurus and Libra. Gemini. Something about somebody's, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like somebody here, you could have, word could have gotten back to you, whether directly, spiritually, you know, in the physical or the spiritual, word could have gotten back to you about somebody that you were given to. And this could have, like, you could have stalled out. Like, you could have, like, stalled somebody out and stopped giving to somebody or something like that. Because you could have thought you was giving to something that was like an equal give and take or something like that. Tell me about this Six of Pentacles here. It's like somebody was blindly giving to another person. And then I feel like you heard what somebody said or something got back to you or something like that. The Nine of Pentacles in verse. Yeah, somebody could have been, like, using somebody, or somebody could have, Virgo, somebody could have been, like, you know, making it seem like somebody was offering somebody shiny shit. There was no stability. Somebody also could have been using somebody for, like, you guys, somebody could have said that somebody could have said that you was using them for stability or something like that. I heard what you said when I wasn't around. And look at you go. Look at your life. Look at how stable you are. The King of Pentacles reverse. The King of Pentacles reverse could have been like, yeah, Divine Collective was using me. Nine of Pentacles, they was dependent on me. Two of Swords here, they didn't know where to go. They was stuck. They didn't know what decision to make. They didn't know. They was, you know, at a crossroad. So I was giving to them generously. Nine of Pentacles reverse, they was living off of me. They couldn't even pay their bills. They couldn't even do this. They couldn't even do that. You could have heard what somebody said about you. Was like, all right, bet. All right, bet. Ooh, hold on real quick. We got a little straggler. Let me get you on the safety. You could have been like, I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Thank y'all for 445. You know, lying out their asses and shit. You could have heard about this. And y'all, you know what I'm saying? That, let me tell y'all, doesn't that make sense? Like, if somebody was over there saying that you was crazy, you was out of control, you was unstable, you was clingy and codependent, you was confused, you was sick, you know what I'm saying? You know, like that sort of thing. Sick in the head, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually sick, whatever the fuck. You couldn't take care of yourself. This King of Pentacles reverse. Even though you showing this motherfucker out, like literally standing on business, 10 toes, you know, boots strapped all the way up. Okay. If somebody was out here saying this and creating this narrative, like trying to destroy somebody's reputation and people's confidence in you and your ability to take care of yourself, your ability to be the stand-up individual that you actually are, that's why this person was going to all of these extreme measures, trying to attack you with certain spell work or something like that, because you're going to expose. I told y'all what was in the shadows. This person's narrative is being exposed, somebody here. And I feel like you have reached a spot, like, I don't know why I just heard it's a sweet spot, where it's like the only thing that could stop you, collective, is you. The only thing that could stop you, I just love channeling shit like this, man. The only thing that could stop you is you. And I don't think you finna stop, man. I just feel like somebody had a whole bunch of folks like that really tried. Like somebody could have had a masculine energy that conjured up or, you know, rounded up a group of motherfucking peon ass, you know, followers or some shit. Like, okay, well, you don't like her, we don't like them. Shit, fuck it then. They didn't do nothing to us, but since you said they did this, we're riding with you. Give my pitchfork. Okay, some weird shit like that. I just feel like whatever the fuck this is, you're exposing all of this. Everything that was done in the shadows, all of these attacks, everything is going back. You know what I'm saying? Everything is going back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's one of them things where the scales are being balanced. Somebody, you're getting your justice, and motherfuckers is getting your karma. And I feel like this is exactly why they've been trying to avoid this tower. Because if somebody been like having some sort of like, you know, power, I don't know what the fuck, the King of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is not, no, it's like, please, you know, if somebody been gaining something off of slandering your name in some sort of way, yeah, they're gonna be exposed. That's gonna come to an end. It's already coming to an end. And then when somebody get in another union, like especially if this somebody you had a family with, crunchy ass co-parent or some shit like that, crunchy ass, you know, ex-husband, ex-wife or some shit like that, and they out here saying you was doing this, you was doing that, okay, bet somebody finna be piped the fuck up in a whole new union. And the thing about it is, you didn't need, it's clear that you didn't need this new union for you to be stable. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, you work your ass off by yourself. So everything that this person could have been saying about you is just being completely like knocked out of the water. Like for real, for real. Somebody definitely said another person was using them or something like that. That's not the case. The thing about it though, like for somebody here, you could have been given to this person. You could have been the one generously given to this person. With the Six of Pentacles here, y'all could have been pouring into each other. Yeah, justice here. Y'all was pouring into each other. You know what I'm saying? The big Libra energy. For somebody here, you was doing right by this person. You were bringing balance to this person's life. You were being honest and trustworthy and truthful to this person. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody here, you know, and then with the Eight of Wands in reverse, you know what I'm saying? With the Eight of Wands in reverse, somebody talking a whole lot of shit. Somebody, you know, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody never fucking satisfied. You know, it's somebody that's arrogant. Somebody that's, you know, self-absorbed. You know what I'm saying? They want it their way. They want it how they want it or something like that. Whoever this is just negatively projects so fucking much. And somebody don't like the fact that you're the one receiving some type of success, some type of attention. For somebody here, you're going to be I'm telling you, very, very powerful. And it's because of some type of plan. It's some type of decision that you made. Okay, it's some type of decision that you made. Somebody is stuck on a past version of you that no longer exists. You walked away from all of this. Eight of Cups is out here. You walked away from all of this. And with walking away from this person, whatever this connection was, family, lover, friend, colleague, whatever that looked like, whoever this is that was running their mouth on you and trying to say you were a certain type of way because they feel abandoned by you, yeah, they're being exposed. That's what this is. And you're going to be in a higher level of commitment that's going to expose them even more. Like, bro, you were always the problem, whether masculine or feminine. You were the weakest link. That's why you got cut. It never had nothing to do with Divine Collective being like a loser, being a user, being like a clown or no weird shit like that. It never gave that. It never did. Okay, give me more on this. Thank y'all for 489. Thank you. The Temperance is in reverse. Big Sagittarius energy. Why the Temperance reverse? For what was said? The Four of Cups is here. Also, it's somebody that said, like, they could have been saying, like, you were all out of control. Somebody could have even said that another person, like, got addictions and, like, substance abuse or something like that. Like, you just, wow. Like, it don't have to be, like, you do hard, you know, drugs or anything like that. Like, somebody could say you got, like, some sort of addictive behavior or something like that, that you're out of control. Again, you're a nervous wreck, anxiety driven, all of these different things or whatever. It's also something about you being all over the place and unstable. Somebody could have been saying, like, you were disturbing the peace or something like that. With the Four of Cups here, you know, maybe acting oblivious to it, or when they try to help you bring balance, you didn't want to listen, or you didn't want to. I don't know, somebody could have just been really trying to make it seem like they were really your every beck and call, and that without them you wouldn't have been able to survive, is what I'm getting from this energy. Whole time it was equal give and take between y'all. Honestly, like I said, for some of y'all, this person could have been taking more than they were actually even giving. For somebody here, somebody just does not like the fact that you're not interested in being in an unbalanced, unstable union with them no more. You don't want that. Yeah, Ace of Swords is here. You're seeing things clearly. You're seeing things clearly, like you're seeing things clearly with the Page of Swords reverse. The Two of Cups is here about some type of relationship, some type of partnership, or about the type of relationship and partnership you would rather be a part of. I feel like somebody is realizing this. Give me Two Swords technically. Okay, it's something about Two of Swords out here twice. Somebody could have been stalled out with a person for a little minute. Somebody could have been weighing their options for a little minute. Like, damn, am I going to leave? Am I going to go? Somebody could have really tried to make some type of partnership work, especially for those of y'all that were married to this person, got a family with this person or something like that. But whatever it is, I feel like somebody has realized that no, the truth of the matter is whoever this individual is a liar. They're deceptive. They're not who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. You can't trust them. They gossip and talk so much shit about you. The Page of Swords reverse is somebody that's watching you, stalking you with the evil eye and gossiping about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is. Like, somebody could have, like, seen it clear as day, heard it clear as day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this could have shifted everything for you. Like, this could have shifted everything for you. Somebody is also, I just heard a mathematician. Damn. So somebody could be really, really good with numbers or something like that. Like, somebody does a lot of counting in their head, like, all throughout the day. Or you could always be counting things that you see or something like that. Maybe by twos or something like that. Or maybe even eight. For some of you guys. That's another thing I just heard. That's so random. Okay, somebody also has like their ears pierced like all the way up, or you got like double piercings in your ears or something like that. That's for somebody here. Somebody also has a lip piercing as well as a nose piercing, but for some of you guys you can only have like one, and you could have like a hoop like how I got. It doesn't have to be. It could be silver though for some of you guys, silver or gold. Somebody also knows how to read music really well. That's so random. Okay, somebody's also a part of the same-sex community. Somebody wears a pinky ring also. Somebody also is very, very flexible, very, very flexible. Like, you could do stretching, like you could do yoga. It's also something about somebody could do like pole dancing with the like cloths, like, you know, when you wrap yourself up in that shit and spiral out, like, you know what I'm saying, like that or whatever. Somebody could be really, really good at that, or somebody wants to take up that hobby or something like that. Okay, somebody definitely music. Somebody needs to like be mindful of the music that they listen to. Okay, because that music is definitely like dictating certain energy. You know what I'm saying, that you are allowing into your consciousness. Okay, so be mindful of the music that you're taking in at this time. All right, somebody's at the gym or something like that, and I get it, but just make sure that you're, you know, you're keeping yourself grounded when it comes to the music or whatever it is that you're like taking in. Consciously, you know what I'm saying, whatever like you're watching, you're consuming, that sort of thing. But It's something about like somebody also is a writer. Also, somebody writes books. Somebody's an author or something like that. Somebody has a book that they need to publish. You need to stop procrastinating with that shit and just go ahead and do what you need to do. Okay, find a publishing company or something like that and go ahead and put that shit out there, because people need to read it. People need to see it. Okay, you're gonna unlock a lot of people's minds with whatever it is that you have to say in your book. That's for somebody here. Somebody's also going to write a tell-all book about their life or something like that, and you've been stalling on that shit. Also, you need to do it. That's for somebody here. Somebody also got tribal tattoos on their legs, or maybe even on your foot. Somebody got a foot tattoo. Okay. Yeah, somebody saw something clearly, you know, I don't know. Somebody's just like, somebody's a hater. That's what this is. That's what this is. You know, like somebody don't like that you saw them. Let me get another little spread out here. I'm gonna get another little spread out here, y'all, before we go ahead and start like closing this out. Let me see what else comes out. All I know is collective. It's new money and new honey coming in. Okay. New money and new honey coming in, and it's a lot of love. It's a lot of shmoney on. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can get a little bit more out of this deck right here. Let me see if I can get a little bit more. They're all fighting each other now. Look at this shit here. They're all fighting each other now. That man, his women. Somebody over there getting their ass minked up now. Good. Okay, and I don't condone violence, but I also don't condone motherfuckers hitting women that they shouldn't be hitting, or men. Okay, keep your damn hands to yourself. All right, let me get a little bit more. I'm just saying. Oh, look at this right here, y'all. What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? Come through, spirit. I was telling y'all, somebody is marrying into money. Somebody marrying into money, or somebody is going to be, yeah, I'm telling y'all. Somebody is marrying into some money, y'all. Brandy and Monica, hold on now. Not The Boy Is Mine is back. Now, The Boy Is Mine has not been bothering us for a little while now. Little copycat. Girl, gone. The boy is yours. The boy is yours. Cause why was The Boy Is Mine bothering us for like a long time, like a couple of months ago? Like this bitch kept popping up like, please have him, have her. Please just leave us out of it. Not The Boy Is Mine, girl, he is. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? Oh my God. Why is somebody getting readings on you? I told y'all they was abuse and divination. Getting readings on you, keeping tabs on you during no contact, wants to know how to sabotage you. Okay. Holy Spirit, give me more. Thank you, thank you. What is that? Somebody, you could be seeing 2112 or 1221. Somebody could be listening to, what's his name, 21 Savage. Oh my God. Somebody done lied under oath. Corrupt officer, serviceman, servicewoman. Oh my goodness, y'all. Let me get more. Damn, sneak attack right here. And right up under that, no rest. Uh-oh, hold on. There's a sneak attack. And then no rest for the wicked. Damn, let me get one more. And then this shit keep coming out. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this person that's between the ages of 14 and 41. It's something. Somebody did something. Somebody could have done something to a child. Somebody could be. Somebody here. You could have a 14-year-old, 41-year-old. I don't fucking know. This could be you or somebody involved or something like that. What is it about this? What is it about this someone between the ages of 14 and 41? Damn. Somebody had the itch. I don't think this is no kid, y'all. I'm going to say that this is some adult shit right here. Somebody might do need to get their baby some damn moisturizing lotion, you know, that's gonna help with dry skin. If somebody baby got eczema or something like that, get that baby some shea butter. Okay, they need to put it on immediately after they get out of a warm bath. Okay, put it on, and the African shea butter, the yellow one, okay, will definitely clean that up for them, so that way they won't have to deal with all of that. Okay, but there's definitely somebody who could be a grown adult who got some type of somebody could have bed bugs or some bed bug bites on them or something like that. Now, I don't know about that, but somebody could definitely have some itchy scratchies here for sure in one way or another. What this got to do with my collective? Collective, y'all be mindful. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, get a nice hot bath. Like I'm telling y'all, that African shea butter, the yellow kind, you know? The yellow kind, immediately after the bath, you know? And pat them dry. Don't rub them, pat them. You know what I'm saying? And then put that shit on there. I'm telling you, do that for like a week straight. I guarantee you're gonna start seeing that shit clear up. Okay? That's for like eczema, like that type of thing. Now, if it's some other shit going on, I don't know, you know, somebody need a prescription. Okay? I'm a natural healer myself. So that's my input. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol gonna burn it out. Alcohol gonna burn them. You know, not now, I'm starting to itch. Yeah. Eczema is very common. I have seasons where my skin flare up myself. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. I've dealt with that shit all my life. So, you know, ain't no shame. Just make sure that you tend into it. You know what I'm saying? Certain seasons will cause for it to flare up even more. You know? Cortisone 10 couldn't help also, yeah. I just live by that African shea butter, you know what I'm saying? And keeping them moisturized. Damn. The 8 of Swords is trying to flip out in reverse. Okay, so tell me about this, whoever this is. What's this about this, this person? Somebody has an itch. Okay. And y'all be mindful about letting y'all babies go over people's houses and stuff like that, you know. So somebody might have some bed bugs or something like that, you know. And be mindful about motherfuckers coming to your house. I don't know. I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't do sleepovers, so, you know. I don't know, y'all. Whew. The death is in reverse. The big Scorpio energy. Hey, let me tell y'all one thing. What this person got. Somebody here is not... I can look at this 2 ways. Somebody... There's an individual that has some sort of condition. I don't want to focus on kids. Even though I channel 14. I don't know why 14 and 41. Somebody, you could be seeing 1441 or 4114. You know what I'm saying? You could have a 14-year-old. You could be 41-year-old. You could be 41-year-old. You could be in that age range. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. Okay, it could resonate in several different ways. Okay, but it's somebody that's in your energy could have a 14-year-old, or they could be between, you know, in, you know, that age range, adult age range, whatever the fuck. Okay, I can look at this like 2 different ways. For one, somebody has something that they're not able to get rid of. It's like it's not going to kill them. It's not going to unalive them immediately. It'll be like, it's like I just feel like it could be something that is like a very slow type of like sickness. It's like a slow unaliving. Very, very dark. Very, very dark energy. And they can't get rid of it. Yeah, because somebody was being a player. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups is here. Somebody was being a player, and look at the motherfucking King of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Wands in reverse. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, for some of y'all, this could be because somebody went and got caught up with another person or something like that. It could be because of some type of union. Somebody also got a lot of foot traffic in and out of their house also. Or somebody be in and out of somebody else's house, or a lot of other people. Damn, confirmation. The bed bug bites and shit like that. Somebody could be in and out of a lot of people's beds. You know? And player energy. Okay? In and out of a lot of beds, you know. The Four of Wands is in reverse, you know what I'm saying? Houses and shit like that. King of Pentacles in reverse, making a lot of, you know, risky decisions and things like that. It could be a sexually transmitted demon. It could be, but I feel like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, somebody, this could definitely be somebody has a itch. It's an itch. Somebody got some shit. They want relief from this. They want relief from this. They want to be able to put this behind them or something like that. Damn. This is also something that, you know, I hate to say it like this, but it's something about like this. That's why I said at the beginning, y'all, people are getting karma in a lot of different ways. You know, people are getting karma in a lot of different ways, and you'd be surprised, man. Like, I feel like somebody here is a situation that somebody you could have been connected to. Like, this person, this is what's going to make them calm their ass down. Like, somebody going to get sat the fuck down. Page of Wands in reverse. Somebody getting some bad news. Somebody was, you know, somebody getting some bad news. And all that free-spirited energy all over the place and shit like that. Veered off course and shit like that. Yeah. The Page of Cups is in reverse. Being childish, immature, being irresponsible, being reckless. Thank you. Give me more on this. What's this about? What's this death reverse about? Damn. There's a Queen of Pentacles. What I just tell y'all about this could be somebody that somebody got caught up with. King of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles is out here in reverse now. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be a film. The Five of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, that's the Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody trying to heal. Somebody trying to heal from a karmic film. Damn, y'all, this is kind of crazy as fuck. Page of Pentacles in reverse, because somebody was non-committal. That give me two Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was doing the most, y'all. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Somebody definitely trying to, like, ooh. Somebody scared. The Death is in reverse. Somebody is scared of the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. Tell me more about this. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Somebody is single now after dealing with a using ass, maybe out of control feminine energy. Like somebody. Oh, and he came out. The King of Wands. Oh, snap. Thank y'all for 601. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Virgo could be significant, y'all. Scorpio, big Scorpio. Heavy on a sheesh, y'all. Somebody had a karmic film, an unstable ass, using, controlling ass, jealous ass film, who could have been all over the place. Somebody could have contracted something. Somebody could have contracted something. Yeah, somebody was giving generously, you know. Somebody was giving generously in some sort of energy. They trying to heal from this person now. Somebody could be single now with the Nine of Pentacles. They could be solo by themselves, trying to, you know, be self-disciplined and get control over themselves or something like that. Why are you bringing this up? But somebody got something that they can't get rid of. This is crazy. What does got to do with my collective? What does this have to do with my collective? Ooh-wee. The Eight of Swords is here. Gemini. Somebody in their head about you? What's the Eight of Swords? The Two of Swords in reverse. 8, 9, 10. Hold on. Somebody is wondering if you know. Somebody is stressing and wondering about, like, if you know about this. I can look at this two ways. Tell me more about this. What does this got to do with my collective? Because I know somebody ain't pointing fingers. Yes, somebody want to know if you know this secret. Pisces, Cancer? Oh, well, if they didn't want to be exposed, somebody's exposed now. Somebody got some shit. And we know. Sorry, I'm just here so I don't get fined and shit like that. So I'm sorry. It's not, I can't control how these things will unfold. Look at Phoebe. I can't control how these things will unfold. This could be why somebody's getting readings on a person or something like that. Somebody lied under oath or something like that. I don't even fucking know. But all I know is somebody's definitely playing victim. Even though this person was wild and reckless, they were in some type of player ass energy. They were in everybody's motherfucking bed, especially whoever the hell this Queen of Pentacles reverse is. Like, somebody wants to know if you know. Somebody wants to know if you know, like, the decisions that they were making or something like that. Also, you guys be mindful for those of y'all who this person might have the audacity to try and come back towards you. Somebody might not tell you. They might not tell you about, what the fuck they got going on. They might not tell you about what the fuck they got going on. Damn. Two of Wands reverse, they might feel like that's too risky of a decision to make. Damn. Well, somebody's exposed now. Anything else we need to know about this? You guys also be mindful, like, you could definitely have a crunchy ass past person. I'm gonna just put this out here because I feel called to say it. You could definitely have a crunchy ass past person that could be trying to say that you did something to them, you gave them something or something like that. But they're gonna get exposed for lying about that. I mean, they're gonna get exposed for lying about that. If it is a lie, with this lied under oath here, like, somebody's definitely been lying. Like, they're gonna get exposed for that. It's like, yeah, somebody was juggling. Somebody was juggling, And somebody was juggling. That's why I said somebody was doing the most. And they could have been juggling you with somebody that they worked with or something like that. They could have been juggling you with somebody that they worked with or something like that. Queen of Pentacles is here. Somebody could have been sleeping with, like, a female boss or something like that. Like a female that was in leadership or something like that. And whoever this person is, like, they could have thought that this karmic femme has some type of, maybe in some type of authority position or authority role or something like that. Maybe they thought they was going to make a lot of money because they were fucking a boss or something like that. Fucking somebody with some status about them. But this was like controlling whoever this karmic femme is. Like, somebody trying to heal from whatever this is. Somebody trying to heal from whatever this is, and I think that somebody wants to know, or somebody's, yeah, they're gonna lie. They're gonna lie. Hey, like, somebody's gonna lie. Somebody might try and cloud your judgment. The Hermit in reverse, big Virgo energy. Somebody might try and cloud your judgment. Tower reverse to avoid some type of tower or something like that. Like, somebody got the gift that keeps on giving in all the wrong ways. Okay. What they getting readings on? Shit, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I want to get up here. Damn. Look, I cannot give you medical advice, babe. What I can recommend is that you go and get yourself a full panel done. Go get a full panel done. You should do that like every 6 months, whether you are active or not. Go get a full panel done. You know, just to make sure you're good. All right. I mean, it really doesn't matter what the fuck this person say if you ain't, I mean, you know. Yeah, it's something about somebody being embarrassed. Somebody's going to get embarrassed, like, for real, because with that King of Swords that's there, somebody's going to get embarrassed. If they out there saying that you gave them something, for those of y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody out there trying to say you did something like that, hell no, they're going to get embarrassed. They're going to get embarrassed because the truth is going to be revealed. And see, if y'all anything like me, I put my shit online. You know, I remember at one point, like, just what, last year or so, I put my shit all on my motherfucking story. And I'm an advocate for that type of stuff or whatever. Don't you ever in your fucking life. Don't you ever in your fucking life. Give me this, getting a reading on you. What they getting these readings about? Why would he lie to save themselves? Okay. The 9 of Swords is here. Even if you celibate, if you've ever been intimate with somebody, like, you should be getting checked. You should be getting checked, you know? Even if you have not been involved with somebody, you should still be regularly getting checked, because that's, you know, some things take time to show up. You know, they can lie dormant, all those different things. I can't give y'all medical advice or anything like that, but you should definitely go get checked periodically, like, you know, just to make sure everything is on the up and up, you know? What they stressing about? Somebody getting readings on you and they stressing. You know what I'm saying? Damn. The 5 of Wands is here. We just seen that they all fighting each other now. Why they fighting? They getting readings on you and somebody's the 3 of Cups. They fighting because you happy. They're fighting because you're happy. You're being celebrated, or you're celebrating. Somebody's living their life at peace. October is significant. Yeah, you avoided some type of tower. This tower keep coming out in reverse. They're fighting. Okay, and what? What do they want to know about in these readings? Ace of Cups. They're getting readings trying to figure out about your love life or some type of new beginning that you're creating. Give me more about what they want to know in these readings. What about the Ace of Cups? Who you're celebrating with? The 8 of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody is wanting to know why their work isn't working. They want to know why their work isn't working. Tell me more. How you're avoiding some type of towers. I'm telling you, you're standing on business. King of Swords. Like, how you so strong? How are you so strong? How you moving with, like, such clarity? Such, like, dedication. Somebody's, like, so disciplined. Somebody's also very, very respected. Archangel Michael is not leaving somebody's side. Like, for real, for real. You know the truth. Somebody here. They want to know why. They want to know how. That's what they're getting readings on. What is the reader telling them? What is the reader telling them? What is the reader telling them? To their questions? 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups reverse. Nine Cups. Somebody, the reader is telling them that you're happy. That you're getting your wish fulfillments. Somebody also got a reader that's telling these people, or whoever the fuck getting these readings, that you are choosing to be separated from this person. Like, you're actively choosing to keep your distance from them, to like, you know, see through with some type of breakup or something like that. This is what you're choosing. It's also somebody could have a reader that's telling them about certain opportunities or something like that. Like, that you're focused on other opportunities and things like that. You're not coming back to this person. Like, you don't, there's no mutual attraction here. Like, you don't want this person back. You got other options or something like that. Yeah, the 3 of Swords in reverse, you're healing and you've accepted some type of, like, ending. You've accepted it. You're healing and moving forward. Somebody wants a reconciliation with you, but it's not happening. And I feel like a reader, somebody could be going to a reader trying to figure out why their work isn't working, how you're so happy, who you're working with, and far as love go and shit like that. How you're so strong, how do you know so much, how you're seeing things so clearly, you're speaking your truth and things like that, living in your truth, all of this confidence. Somebody's like, no, Divine Collective is not coming back to you. Yeah, they're gone. Confirmation. The Chariot is here. Big Cancer energy. You're gone. You're gone, and you're fast. I'm telling you, it's so much fast movement. The Page of Cups in reverse, you're not interested in this offer. You're not interested in no offer from this person. You've created something, a whole new spark in a whole new direction. Somebody here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're excited about new endeavors, new beginnings, and things like that. Like, you have accepted this breakup, this tension, the fact that y'all couldn't get on the same page, y'all couldn't speak the same language and shit like that. You're accepting it and looking at it for the positive opportunity that it is. Like, that's what this is. Somebody want to know why. So why are they fighting? It's a group of them that's fighting each other. Why they fighting though? Somebody lied under oath about some shit. The Two of Pentacles is here. Think about the Two of Pentacles for why they fighting. Why they fighting? Y'all, look. That go to Eight of Swords. Somebody's juggling a lot. They're busy doing a lot. Somebody's in their head. Somebody was doing a lot. Tell me about this lot under oath right here. There could be somebody's an officer, serviceman, servicewoman. Somebody could be in the legal system, working the legal system or something like that. Somebody's corrupt. Somebody could work for the public or something like that in some sort of way where they're supposed to be able to be trusted and by the public, but they're corrupt. Tell me about what they lie under oath about. Somebody's in their head. Somebody's in some type of mental prison or something like that. Somebody's juggling a lot of thoughts. The Devil is in reverse. Big Capricorn energy. And for some of you guys, this is spiritual prison. Some of you guys, this is literal. Tell me about this Devil. Reverse. Damn, what's that about? The Hanged Woman is in reverse. Pisces. Tell me more. What they love about? What's this? The Nine of Cups is in the challenge position. And that shit staying in the challenge position. Pisces is very, very heavy. Somebody went and said something. Somebody lied about, like, letting something go, or, you know, somebody lied about having control over something or something like that. I don't fucking know, y'all. But it was like to, like, and this was to try and like get their way with a situation, to convince people to make their mind up and look at something in a certain way or something like that. Somebody definitely went and tried to make it seem like they weren't toxic, like they weren't out of control, or like they were a stand-up civilian is what I just heard, or whatever the case may be. Maybe for some money or something like that. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, somebody could have been lying about some money, some type of opportunity or something like that. Knight of Wands in reverse. Judgment. Somebody went to the courts, you know, impulsively. What did we say at the beginning? Somebody did some type of work or something like that. Somebody could have tried to steal a large lump sum of money or some type of opportunity from somebody or something like that. And there's something about everything being exposed. These decisions, this person is under judgment. Somebody's very upset. That could be a big part of the reason why somebody, because they did a lot. These folks did a lot, and we already know the type of shit that motherfuckers was doing, the actions that they were taking. You know what I'm saying? When they were preparing for certain outcomes for you that never fucking happened. You know what I'm saying? But they still got to deal with the consequences of the things that they prepared for you. And I feel like if somebody went and petitioned the court in some type of way, if somebody filed some type of motion with the court or something like that, maybe in front of a judge or something, like somebody could have definitely had like a couple of corrupt officers, or there could be a corrupt, we know it's a group. We know it's a group. I don't know what the fuck they had going on, y'all. But whatever they was doing to try and maybe say you were crazy, somebody could have been trying to get a check for another person. What did we see at the beginning? That tax refund fraud, identity theft, and stolen social security number, all of that shit. Somebody could have definitely been trying to lie about some money or something like that for a person. Then they could have tried to go in front of a judge or something like that and make it seem like they had themselves, you know, this is what it is. The hang woman is in reverse. Like, I'm not changing my story. I'm not changing. This is what happened. You know, like, this is who they are. Remember, we just said somebody could have tried to paint you out to be crazy or some shit like that. Somebody could have definitely been like falsifying some documents or some crazy ass shit, trying to get their way, get their wish fulfillments, get a nice piece of change off of you or something like that. Not happening, man. Not happening. Not happening. And that's a big part of the reason why it's like somebody is like really stressing. The Five of Cups is in reverse. Somebody's really stressing. Somebody was trying to overcome some type of losses. Mind y'all, we've seen the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a fucking bum. Okay, this is a brokey that makes bad investments, that take risky investments, and you know, when it come to money and shit like that, they're obsessed with greed and status and material gains and things like that. This is somebody that can't stand the fact that you outshine them, you out hustle them, or something like that. For some of y'all, this is a whole fucking lover. Two of Cups is out here. Could just be somebody that you looked at like family and had a lot of love for. It doesn't fucking matter. But whatever this is, somebody could have definitely tried to paint some type of narrative amongst the community of people that y'all were around. And for some of y'all, this motherfucker even went as far as like going to the courts or something like that with some type of falsified information, trying to recover from some type of fumble or losses that they experienced, like on your dime. But that is not working. That is not working. You're not crazy. You're not out of control. You're not lazy. You're not a bum. You're not, you know, some motherfucking weak ass individual or something like that don't stand 10 toes for yourself. Somebody here, you are all gas, no brakes. And I feel like it's clear, and you're exposing this person even more. Like somebody's going to go through an ego death by the time you done with they ass. Honestly, it might be worse than that. It honestly might be worse than that. And somebody has got the itchy scratchies or some shit like that. If they thought that they was finna come up with some, you know, evil villain ass plan or something like that with a karmic trying to attack you, with a karmic and a couple of other people or whatever the case may be, all of these motherfuckers is like getting their karma, like for sure. All of them are going to be exposed, you know. And yes, we do know everything. We do know everything. We know everything. Yeah, we know everything. Yeah, the Hierophant. Look at the Hierophant. King of Cups, Hierophant. Somebody know everything. Okay. Somebody know everything. And you know what? I feel like, you know, with the Ten of Cups being right there, somebody here, you holding back from somebody. See, because for some of y'all, you held back from a person, and this really saved your life in a lot of different ways, somebody here. You holding back from a person physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually. You held back from somebody here. And this really saved your life. Confirmation. Come through, spirit. Like, you didn't let somebody, like, rile you up. You ain't let somebody drive you crazy. You ain't let somebody seduce you and tempt you into some bullshit and have you get up with some shit you can't get rid of just like they did. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, you ain't do all of that. They were trying to send shit your way to have you crash out. You ain't fall for it. You just stay focused and locked in. That's what makes you different from these motherfuckers. And that's why you're going to keep getting blessed. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, somebody here, this shit keep coming out about this Drew bus, man. I can't explain how you make me feel. Somebody, you bring somebody like a high or some shit like that. I don't know. Somebody is on hard drugs. Mad because your name is included in the wheel. For some of you guys, this is somebody in your family. Okay. Somebody, this and all of that negative projecting, like I said, somebody could be saying you gave them something, you were on drugs, you were out of control, you were a user, you were a bum, all these fucking different things. All that shit was negative projecting. And I feel like somebody here, you just keep living your life, being authentic and true to yourself, and you're going to expose this person just by merely existing. Somebody here, they laughed at your dreams and plans. Oh snap, thank you, Echo Papa. They laughed at your dreams and plans. Now you're the blueprint. They laughed at your dreams and plans. Now you're the blueprint. I can't explain how you make me feel. Somebody could have a love-hate type of, you know, attachment to you or connection to you or something like that. I'm finna get up off here, y'all. Oh my God, there's something about somebody had a pandemic baby. Okay, somebody could have had a baby between 2020 and 2023 or something like that. Somebody could have a little 6-year-old or something. 6, 7 years old. Somebody, kids could be like 6, 7. Some weird shit like that. Let me not say that too loud before my daughter come here and be like, what did you say? There's something about a pandemic, baby. Somebody could have met a person during the lockdown. You said I did. Okay, there's some type of distracted driving. Okay, somebody's watching another person. Somebody's stalking another individual or something like that. Like, this person is missing sleep. They're stressing. Okay, they're arguing. There's some type of arguing on the phone. Somebody's social media scrolling. Somebody got a lot of road rage or some shit like that. Like, somebody, I think somebody is just super fucking jealous and hateful towards you because you're better than them. And I hate to say it like that. If they laughed at your dreams and plans and shit like that, and now you taking off, okay, somebody's an avid book reader. Somebody's thoroughly researching somebody, or maybe you done did your research. And that's why I said you can do something like, you know, with your eyes closed, with like the back of your hand. You're really good at what you do. You know what I'm saying? And that's because you put in that time. You studied your craft. You learned and mastered your craft. And like I said, also somebody here, you're very, very intelligent. You learn and you catch on quick. Somebody can't stand that shit about you. And I was saying this the other day, and I wasn't trying to be funny, but it really could be somebody could be a little mentally challenged. And I don't even know if we can say that shit these days because people be sensitive and shit, but like, that could be what this is. Like, somebody could not like the fact that they're a little delayed, but it's like you always get it. You always get it. You know what I'm saying? And this could be somebody that thought that they would attack you in some sort of way, but you just outdo them in every area. Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. They could have thought that whatever direction you chose to go in, whatever path you chose to go in, like, oh, you know, they laughed at you, but not realizing you did your research and somebody got the recipe for real, and somebody cooking. Somebody got a motherfucking recipe and you cooking. And if you haven't started cooking, go ahead and get the fucking cooking, somebody here. For real. Somebody going to jail. Somebody's definitely going to jail. Okay? Somebody going to jail, y'all. I don't know, like, y'all, I told y'all by the end of the year, you're gonna have a lot of people like somebody's little sister could be in the mix. Okay, by the end of the year, you're gonna have a lot of people like, I'm sorry, they might be calling you collect. Okay, let me tell y'all, somebody here, somebody's little sister could have had a pandemic baby, like a baby during a pandemic or something like that, or, you know, I don't know. Give me this distracted driving. What's this about? Somebody distracted driving, arguing on the phone, social media scrolling, road rage, because how did you know that? How did you know that? That's why somebody distracted, they watching you, they stalking you, pissed off, because how did you know that? Like we said, I heard what you said when I wasn't around. How the fuck did you hear that? How did you know that? How did you know that? Blank card. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Somebody 414 could be significant. Somebody has bouncy curly hair. Okay, somebody got some tight curls. This keeps coming out also, and it's something about Miami. Okay, and again, with a man that hits women unprovoked. Okay, it's something about don't go hang with them. Okay, don't go hang with them. Okay, and somebody could be either you are an adoptive parent, or somebody's adoptive parents could be in the mix of some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe this is a co-parent that adopted your child. Okay, like, you know, like that sort of thing. Whoever this is, somebody could have adopted a baby during the pandemic. Okay, whatever the case may be, you guys just keep on, you know, doing your big one, because you're definitely making people into believers, whether they want to or not. You got folks that could be Google searching you. You know what I'm saying? You got folks that could be like, they literally Google searching you. Don't miss a beat about what you're doing, and they do indeed regret their decisions, just as you said they would. They do indeed regret their decisions, just like you said they would. Somebody lie under oath. Somebody could have tried to lie on a damn polygraph test or something like that. They've been exposed. It was a lie. Their lies are being exposed. Somebody also has something about some type of lies on the Maury Povich show. I don't know why Maury keep popping up, and it's also something about a police chase. Okay, hold on real quick. Get your ass up out of here, girl. Talking about some I say with the eyes. with the motherfucking heart, freak ass. Okay, yeah, somebody here, we just seen Drew bust, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have tried to give an offering to Oshun. It was denied. It was rejected. I'm sorry. Oshun is in reverse. She didn't accept some type of offering. I'm sorry. It goes against policy. Okay. Somebody definitely got gray hair or something like that. Somebody could have, you know, like I said, somebody could have a full head of gray or something like that. There's also something about some type of child neglect. Okay, so, you know, for those of y'all who still have to co-parent with another individual and your children are younger, just make sure you're having, you know, healthy conversations with your babies or your baby to make sure that, you know, everything is on the up and up when they're with that other parent. Maybe even do random pop-ups, messages or calls or something like that, just to make sure that your baby all right or that your kids is all right. For somebody here, these folks is paranoid. They're gonna be looking over their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? They looking over their shoulders. It's a lot of, you know, restless nights. You know, Leo is here because of some type of action that you're taking. Smelling your scent when you're not around. It's in reverse. Somebody, you are completely detached energetically, physically, spiritually. You know what I'm saying? You're completely detached from somebody. You know, you're out of their orbit at this point. And that's how it's gonna be. Somebody got to get their karma. So you had to be completely removed. Like I said at the beginning, when it comes to detaching from people, places, and things, you guys do not force it. Do not force it. Thank y'all for 869 on the likes. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and end there. Like I said, you guys, please be mindful. I don't have any backup pages and I will never reach out to you. Okay, I do not have a Facebook and I do not have an Instagram. Okay, so please do not allow those pages to scam you. I will put this full replay over on YouTube, where I put all of my other replays, as well as go live and do all sorts of things over there on YouTube. So if you would like to be, you know, in the knowing over there, I would love for you to subscribe, join the family over there. The Service Plus button or the link in my bio is the best way to find YouTube, as well as the best way to book a personal one-on-one with me. I never solicit you, okay? I never solicit you. Thank you, Dasha, for helping me moderate tonight. For those of you that's new here, once this replay is up on YouTube, I will put the thumbnail in my story so that way you guys can know it's up there. But if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. All right, that's what I got for you guys. Thank y'all so much for all of the gifts and all of the positive comments in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Welcome into everybody that's new here, and welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. I call my energy back to me, cleansing